not adjust your dial. You are listening to the sounds of BlvdAve Radio. I am your host, Old Man Logan. I almost said Big Daddy Cool. Shit. I am your host, Old Man Logan. To my left is the boy.
Daniel.
And to his right,
Feel good. What's
back
up?
in the building. What's going on, man? Congratulations on the, you know what I'm saying, the daughters. Now you can play the 9 song.
Right, I've been playing it.
To my niggas with daughters, I call this.
Man, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So how does this first week feel?
Tired, very tired, man.
Feeling here like calm and collected. Happy to be out of the crib.
Right. Oh man, I've been so sleepy.
Yeah, man, I can only imagine. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I had the goo goo gaga doing all that middle of the night. So yeah. We're gonna start with sports because the world of sports, the NBA specifically, has been on fire. So we're gonna shoot it over there to you, B.
Sports. So I guess we know what the big news is.
Oh yeah.
LeBron James, 4-year deal, $154 million deal with the LA Lakers. Unfortunately, they haven't signed anyone else that's like a major name. They did get JaVale McGee and Lance Stevenson, but they don't have that second superstar yet.
Right.
I know it's going to come, but I just don't know who. So talks around town that could be Carmelo, that could be, Kawhi, because they're still looking for a trade destination for him. But what y'all think about LeBron in L.A., man?
Me myself,
La La Land.
it shocked me because I ain't never think he was gonna go west. So it shocked the shit out of me. But after a while, I got to the point where I'm liking it. Like, yeah, my man over there. He over there about to do his thing. So hopefully he get the pieces he need because he got Rondo, which is I think is a perfect piece for him. You got Lance for the defense. I think he should grab Melo. Certain people saying he shouldn't. They shouldn't. But I don't know. I think him and Melo will kind of work it out and get it together. So it'd be nice to get Melo over there with him and, see what he do. Hopefully he got 4 years to do this and retire and have his son come back, play with his son. So, let's see
So
what
what? Melo at the 3 or Melo at the 4 and LeBron at the
Melo at the 3.
Okay.
I think you back and forth with them, switch
Alternate.
depending on the matchup.
Depending on, that's true.
Okay. Defensively though, that's kind of decent though. Lance and JaVale McGee.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be sound and Rondo. Them both, all 3 of those guys sound defensive players.
Yeah, I think LeBron brought in somebody that really gets under his skin that he doesn't want to play against anymore.
Right.
So he brought Lance over, and then JaVale, he has inside knowledge of how the Warriors play.
Right.
So now you're getting their defensive anchor, so to speak, from the big man side, and you're getting insight on how they operate. Whenever you have to go up, which they will be going up against them 4 times a year. So at least
That's gonna be interesting.
So man, nice. Looking forward to that. Also,
do we call it the return of the Lake Show just yet, or we need another superstar before we can say the return of the Lake Show?
I give it to him now because I know they're gonna make it to playoffs. Mm-hmm. So
the guy that we haven't talked about is Lonzo Ball, who actually is coming off a meniscus tear, but I think he has the ability to run that Lake Show if LeBron gives him the opportunity to do that. I think he has the ability to do it. So
he gonna have to learn from Rondo and Bron. He gonna if they give him the opportunity, like you say, he gonna have to listen to the 2 vets.
He has the skills, but they can give him that game, that knowledge to to hit it to that next level. Well, speaking of, you said Tony Parker to the Bulls. Speaking of the Bulls, the Kings made a rush at Zach LaVine a couple of days ago, offering him a $78 million offer sheet, 4 years, and the Bulls are expected to match, which I am surprised.
Very surprised.
I think they did that to kind of gauge the interest, just to see, before they wanted to just throw some globs of money at him.
Right.
Yeah.
So, because they immediately, I saw it on Bleacher Report, it said, the Bulls going to match the offer. So I think they just want to kind of gauge it and see. Because I know he felt, like he was worth at least 60.
Yeah. And that's what they were offering.
Yeah.
But he was like, man, that's lowballing me.
Yeah.
And rightfully so, because when he was the third option in Minnesota, he was averaging 20 points. Cat Wiggins was getting like 23. He was still averaging 20. And this is, granted he's coming off an ACL injury.
Right.
And in that contract that they offer him, there's an injury protection clause
I saw that.
I guess they get smart now because they saw what happened with D Rose. Like, damn, he got hurt. He ain't played in 3 years, and we still got to pay him.
They still got they ain't on that.
So yeah, they got the protection clause in his contract. So, so hopefully the Bulls, get that done for sure, and bring in Jabari Parker.
Nobody picked up Parker yet?
Nah.
Did he hit free agency or?
I believe he's a free agent.
Okay.
I think he's a restricted free agent though.
Okay.
So the Bucks can't match it if somebody sent him an offer.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, if the Bulls are talking about they want a young core to grow and win with,
right?
This is the time to do it because the East is wide open. You got a year to grow and get some camaraderie and gel a little bit. And Jabari ain't no slouch. Granted, he's coming off an injury too, but
he's
gonna
definitely contribute.
Yeah.
I think the Bucks gonna keep him. They gonna find a way.
I don't see it, man.
Because I don't see the Bulls getting him at all.
If Giannis want him there, they'll maybe try to keep him there, but.
But they got so many
athletes.
Yeah,
Milwaukee.
The whole team is 7 feet.
Yeah.
Milwaukee is long.
You know what I mean? So, man. Hopefully the fellas get it together, man. And
I wouldn't mind seeing him in the Bulls jersey. Maybe get what's my man from Boston? Because I heard he ain't happy with Boston right now either. Marcus Smart.
Yeah, I heard he's. He's out there looking at
good defensive guy.
Yeah, so we can probably grab them up.
He undersized, but he's tough, like you said. Mm-hmm. So. Hopefully, he can find his way to Chicago too. I ain't mad at that.
Because they ain't did nothing else in free agency, have they? Outside of matching his offer, I
they haven't done nothing.
Really think of anything else. I heard the Bulls do.
Yeah, the
Bulls just stand what they get.
They just sit back and watch stuff happen. Like they're not proactive in anything. It's just whatever falls in their lap. All right, well, I guess this is what we'll take it.
Yeah. Trying to be the Eastern San Antonio Spurs.
This goes back to 2010. Like you going after Wade and LeBron and Bosh, but you ended up with Boozer. Like,
right.
That made no sense.
And that was the worst possible. Like I'd rather took somebody who was like third tier opposed to Boozer.
Right.
He didn't play any.
But Boozer kind of looked good, but he had Darren Williams making him look good. So,
but we didn't notice the flaws that he had because he wasn't on like national television every night.
That's
true. He wasn't getting televised games.
And then he was
like
with
that.
Cleveland at first. He was decent in Cleveland, and like you say, when he came over there to Utah, he got even better.
I don't know if he was decent in Cleveland.
I think it was just.
I was just watching those because I was hoping
the
LeBron
point
to
just
have
doing his job.
He was a second round pick. So,
but I was hoping LeBron to get him. That's why I started watching him.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden he wanted to leave when he came, so it was like. And he went to Utah, and like you say, Darren Williams made him look good.
And one of them years when he was here, they had his brother on the Bulls Summer League team.
Who, Boozer?
Yeah.
He had a brother?
He got a brother named Charles.
I didn't even know he had a brother.
He got a brother named Charles Boozer, which is crazy, right? Because in Spanish, Charles is Carlos. He got a brother named Charles, so his parents is assholes for doing that.
We're gonna play on the guys' names.
Charles. Star, I can't say his name, Lakeith Stanfield, is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He stars in the new movie Sorry to Bother You film. What do you guys think about this?
It looked like an indie flick. I'm pretty sure it is an indie flick. Mm-hmm. None against indie flicks, but he an interesting dude, man. He just kind of been picking up roles left and right. Did y'all know he was fam in The Purge?
What?
The cat that had the little mask.
In which Purge?
In the second one. When they were on, like the first scene you seen them in on Purge 2 was...
the one with Ethan Hawke?
No, that second one. When the boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband, wife, whatever, their car stops.
Uh-huh.
And you see the dude kind of just like swinging the machete.
That was him?
That was him.
Wow.
He was in that. That's the first time I seen him in something. And I didn't notice it until maybe last year something it was on. Just random. And I'm like, that's fam from, and I'm like, oh, he been creeping on the come up. You know what I'm saying?
He do his little
roles.
roles.
He getting little small roles. He was in the. He played Snoop Dogg in the.
He showed.
He played Snoop in Straight Outta Compton.
Straight Outta Compton. Then he played one of the Bloods in Dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
He played Crip and Blood.
Right. He does his little thing. He try to, like you say.
Yeah.
I guess it's the new thing in the movie business. Build your, try anything, play in anything to build your resume up, and then one day you're gonna hit your big film.
He's been getting roles in big films,
right?
Those that we mentioned, Get Out,
yeah.
You know, so
and then they tell this is supposed to be one of his own personal big film.
Yeah,
is Sorry to Bother You, and they saying that's a good maybe like one of the indie cult classic films. So I want to check this out too. It come out pretty soon to all theaters, right?
No, they just gonna do it in limited theaters.
Oh, okay. I thought they was
because I was looking at the release.
I think it's limited this week, and then it'll go to all theaters next.
Okay,
week.
Okay. So hopefully, because I was looking, I'm like, damn, I don't want to go all the way up to Evanston to see
this. Right,
just
go see this. Yeah, I want to check this out because I like Buddy, especially in Atlanta. I really like him in Atlanta. Theory, that's my guy.
And then I'd be bogus if I went and saw Superfly and I didn't go see him. Right. You know what I mean? My whole thing was to try to support all of us as much as possible.
We don't really have any like young black comedic actors.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He kind of brings that comedic relief. And
he's like I was gonna say Seinfeld, but he's like I don't know. He's like a dry comedic person. Like he has his own like style of comedy, but it's like a Chris Tucker type approach. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's doing like movies that are funny as hell and shows and whatnot.
Yeah.
But it fits this era because before you wouldn't find Chris Tucker on TV doing shows.
Right.
Now you got actors that do both.
They do everything. And that's what I like about it.
And that's the way to do it. If you can fit that into your schedule, I would absolutely
make
be on
every
both.
Bit of money you
exactly.
can.
Get as much money as you can. While you can. Because I think Lakeith is probably my favorite character on Atlanta. I just like the little awkward stuff he be doing and just how he be finding himself in situations.
And then he tell you shit and you be like,
what?
I probably did need to listen to that. This shit was
I remember on Atlanta you was talking about Florida Man.
Yeah.
That's just hilarious.
Like his character's just like spaced out, but he's like an interesting dude. That Teddy Perkins episode still creeps me out.
I like that's my favorite episode.
I thought his episode, like, because they gave like everybody their own separate episode this season, but it was like I thought his would have been funny. You know what I mean? Because of how he's presented in the show.
Right.
And then he has like the super uber serious episode. Right. I think his episode was even more serious than when Paperboy got robbed and, you know what I'm saying, they was chasing him in the woods.
Oh, yeah. And dude was talking
this is season 2 that you talking
about? Yeah.
Season 2.
You still ain't catching it?
But it's all good.
Okay.
You got to I'll go back and watch it. I'm
definitely going to go back and watch it.
Was really
because
good.
Season 2, it don't really follow like no, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like Seinfeld. You know, if you watch Seinfeld, neither episode, unless it's like to be continued, follows from the last storyline. So it's just kind of its own episode each episode.
That's what
Seinfeld. That's they kind of follow that template.
But you know what I do like Seinfeld? He has on Netflix Going to Get Coffee and Cars.
I like that. I like that show.
That show is really good. Like,
that's a cool show.
I haven't watched him yet. I've seen the thing, but I haven't watched him yet.
Kevin Hart. He had a lot of people on there.
I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, check it out.
And each episode is only like 15-20 minutes. So
we got Friday the 13th reboot a couple years ago. We got the Halloween reboot. You know, Nightmare on Elm Street. So it was about that time for Child's Play to have a reboot. I don't necessarily know how you do it in this era because kids don't fucking play with toys. We just
that's the killer part.
We just close Toys R Us, like you know what I'm saying?
What can
like,
you do now?
Jeffrey ain't got no job no more.
KB Toys been closed.
So you know what was the other one? The one used to be downtown.
Shit, they're the only two I know.
It was KB Toys, Toys R Us, and then it was another one like a FAO Schwartz.
I ain't never been there.
That place, that place been gone.
That was like a Duncan's Toy Chest or something?
Yeah, so it was just kind of like, it's like, like, kids don't play with toys. Like,
throw a brick through your window.
They make a Christmas list now, it's a tablet on there, it's an iPhone, you know what I'm saying?
One video game.
You know, they want a whole system.
Yeah, Chucky gonna have to be an Xbox character.
Man, like,
I'm trying to figure out how you gonna do it.
Like,
and if you reboot it, it's like y'all rebooted. What y'all gonna reboot is being in the 80s again or the 90s when it came out?
It has to be a timeline thing. That's the only way I can see it.
Because if you do it now, like you say, no fucking toys.
I'm hoping that they have a creative way of making it present day.
Present day, what kind of toy? Because
it has to be a video game.
You don't have no My Buddies. My Buddy, that shit died in the 90s. So it's like, how are you gonna? How is it? Just how?
Ain't nothing popular.
Just like how they did Jumanji.
What Jumanji?
But yeah, they made that into a video game. It was already
a game, and they made it into a video game, and it fits with the time now. But I can't see Chucky as a game. Like, I don't. That's gonna be weird as shit. And then we're gonna see the kids getting sucked into the game. Like, that's gonna be weird.
Chucky is gonna get sucked out of the game. And
that might be good. Then my dad starring in it as a villain, Idris Elba. That's what's up.
What y'all think about that, man? Idris getting his money up. You know what I'm saying?
I like to see him in more stuff. I ain't seen. It seemed like
he be getting small roles.
He get a lot of small roles. Like
he be there though.
Yeah.
I like to see him. I know he played a lot of British movies. You know, so I mean,
TV shows and stuff too.
Right.
He had a British TV show not too long ago.
He may be the man more in British in the UK. I mean, than here in the States. So, but it's good to see him come out through this.
I think it's hard for him to like disguise his accent. So I think that's why he.
No, he did it pretty good in Tyler Perry.
He can, but I mean, it's probably uncomfortable.
Yeah,
probably. Yeah, I mean, shit. If it's me, I just keep your accent.
Most of the actors here are from UK.
Yeah, that's true.
Him and Christian Bale does a good job of hiding his too. Like until you like hear
he's
him
from the UK.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you would never know.
I never knew.
Listen to a Christian Bale interview. That man accent is thick. It's be like you see him in everything else, and you can really tell. It'll be like certain words. It's like once you know, it's like okay.
That's why he wasn't saying a lot of shit in Batman.
But yeah, words. But we never know. He might be a British, villain in this, and he might just be able to talk in his regular, talk.
Right, that'd be decent.
I thought he did pretty good on The Wire. You know what I'm saying? He didn't. He hit that accent all the way.
Damn, I didn't even know that. Okay,
so he did it in what was the movie he did? Takers. He had like I guess they made it a Jamaican accent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, because that is kind of over there.
It still sounded British to me.
Yeah.
All right, her sister.
Trying to figure out how they're gonna do the second one and stuff, and I'm just looking at the Pennywise himself, and I'm like, nah, the new one is way better. He was more horrifying. This one is like somebody just threw some clothes on and dressed up. This one we got now was like this is him. Like
this one is terrifying, especially that one little part where he like moving back and forth, his feet dancing, but his face is just like
just still as hell.
Just like oh shit, this thing crazy.
Yeah, I think. The guy who played him, he did a great job for this. So.
Yeah.
And then I think the cast they got a pretty decent cast for it. They got the guy from what is the name of that movie? He played in Split as well. He was the guy in Split.
The main character?
Yeah. What is his name?
James McAvoy, I think.
James McAvoy. They got Gordon Levitt as well. The guy from the Axe commercials playing the black boy. They used to ride the horse.
Oh, really?
He's gonna play the black boy.
His first starring role.
No, he was in a Tyler Perry movie.
Really?
And he was in something else. I can't remember.
Oh, he was in a Tyler Perry movie. I don't remember him having too many talking points.
Yeah, but he had another movie out too. And what's my boy Hader? I can't remember his first name. Jeff Hader is playing Richie's part. The guy Bill Hader from Saturday Night Live.
Okay.
Who does all the good voiceovers? He's playing Richie's part, and the other guy I don't know who's playing the dude who's gonna kill himself eventually when he got older.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know him well, but
that was the fat kid in him.
No, not the fat one. Not being the other guy. What was his name? Because his character was sucky. He was so scary.
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about. I just don't know the character name. What about the girl?
The girl, I don't know who the girl is. I forgot who she was and what she played in, but I seen her face.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot her name. I'm trying to look it up now. But yeah, she's playing the girl they picked. I think she's going to be a perfect fit for her because she looks just like the younger girl to me.
Okay, and the younger girl did pretty good in it too. Yeah,
she did real good. But yeah, I think the cast is. I think it's a good cast to me because at first they was trying to get Chadwick Boseman to play Mike. I'm like, nah, that's not gonna work.
Oh wow,
that's not gonna work.
Oh no, hell no.
They had everybody except him. So I'm like,
no Chadwick. No, y'all ain't finna kill Chadwick. No,
right?
No, you're not finna kill him in it. Sorry.
And James Ransom. He's going to play.
The Black Panther has been stripped.
Jessica Chastain. You heard of her?
Sounds familiar.
I don't
know what she played in.
Right, I don't know. She's like I said, she looks like the young lady, so hopefully she does well. But I'm thinking this movie's going to be pretty good. I'm ready for the second one. I'm ready to see how they going to play this role because I heard it's supposed to be a trilogy actually.
Yeah.
So I'm ready to see what this is going to take its turn for.
Okay. All right. What about you, B? You looking forward to it, man?
Not really.
You're not a horror man?
I mean, you know, I seen the first a very long time ago, so I really don't remember it. I didn't see the one that just came out.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna like knock it. I'll give it a shot. You know.
Yeah. So give it a shot. Watch the first one, then watch this one. You'll like.
I'm thinking, all right, maybe you don't get a second season of Luke Cage, but it'll be Heroes for Hire, which is him and Iron Fist together.
The way it ends, it seems like they're gonna have to do a season 3.
But see, that's the thing. A solo season 3 or a season 3 with those characters?
Nah, this is going to be a solo Luke Cage season 3.
Okay, because that's what I wonder. I'm like,
I think they're also going to eventually. I think they're also going to have to do a Heroes for Hire because of how they brought Danny Rand into the fold. Like, it just seems right.
Yeah,
you know, and I think they're gonna do all. I think they're gonna do season 3 Jessica Jones. They're gonna do the season 3 Luke Cage. Yeah. Obviously, we're waiting for Daredevil.
Yeah, they filmed
Punisher
that.
season 2 is on the way, I believe.
Yeah,
and I think they're also gonna bring in
you gotta do Daughters
of the Dragon with Misty Knight and the other chick. That Danny Rand was smashing.
Yeah.
So
attractive Asian lady.
Yeah, so I don't, and she's British too, by the way.
Really?
Wow.
He is too, Danny Rand.
Danny, okay. Yeah, I just remember because I remember people telling me he played on Game of Thrones too. But I never seen Game of Thrones.
He looked like he could have.
Yeah, like on season 1 or season 2 or something like that. Game of Thrones.
So yeah, I hear that they're not too fond of. People weren't too fond of Iron Fist, so I don't know if they're going to do season 2 or not. But I think they're going to do those other shows, Heroes for Hire and Daughters of the Dragon. So.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe we get a season 2 of Iron Fist, and then that'll lead into Heroes for Hire. But given what you just said, you know what I mean about how Luke Cage ends, I guess we can get season 3 of Luke, and then that'll season 2 of Iron Fist and season 3 of Luke Cage, coincide and end up Heroes.
I want to see them cross over. I want to see them take these Netflix characters and put them on the big screen, man, and put them on there with Cap. And, and
they was rumored to have been doing that when in the initial thought process of Infinity War, they were supposed to cross paths. You know what I mean? You would have seen some of these, Jessica Jones, Daredevil, or any of them on the movie, but I guess at the last minute they decided against it.
Because Luke Cage and Spider-Man, they're friends actually, right?
Daredevil.
They're
I'm talking about
they become acquainted. I don't know if they're friends, but
okay.
Because I know Daredevil and Spider-Man, they always made them be buddies or whatever in the comics.
Okay. I think it was on the game though, and Luke Cage will come and help you and shit like that. So I always thought, you know. They supposed to be cool with each other. Plus, they all in New York.
They all in New York. They're all in the same universe, so it ain't too far fetched. Harlem ain't too far from Brooklyn.
Right.
But yeah, man, did y'all check out Power though? We had Power debut last Sunday.
I liked it. I got my own way of thinking of what's gonna happen. Mm-hmm. But it came on. It came on pretty good. That first episode hit it.
Yeah. I had to just catch myself. I almost said something. B ain't watched it yet, so we ain't gonna go.
I gotta hold out, man, because I gotta see multiple episodes at once, man. I can't just watch one and then gotta wait a whole week for the next one. That's not me.
They did a good job on this first episode, though.
It was good, man. It was good. I'll say this much though, Dre is that dude.
And when you watch it, hit me up and tell me what you think about the young boy Tariq. Tell me what you think. Cause
do they put the episodes on demand on Sunday, or does the show have to air first?
I watched it.
It's on. It comes on. I think that's Saturday night, midnight.
Saturday at midnight. I think it comes on because I watched
tonight, it. It might be on there now.
Yeah,
you know what? It might be on there now
because I watched it Sunday morning. Before it came on, the actual beat perspective on it last week, man, about Scorpion. What was your thoughts, man? Did you have anything that you liked about it?
25 songs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say 6, but the 3 was the singles.
Okay.
And then the other 3 was let me see, because I only downloaded 3.
Damn. 3 out of 25.
Yeah, the one with Michael Jackson.
That one hard. I love that song.
Talk Up, of course, because of Jay-Z. And Survival. Them was the only songs I liked. And then, like I say, the 3 singles. Other than that, it's just too sensitive to me, man. I can't sit here and just appreciate that music coming from this guy. Like, just be an art. Like the singing side, I would take from him. Mm-hmm. I would, cool. This is a nice little. This is not and then it came out in the summer, so it's not even give you that summer vibe. To me, it's not. Yeah. So it's like, I don't know, like when he's trying to be over the top cool, or I don't know what he's doing, but yeah, I don't like it. The singing, the singing part is cool, but the rest of that album, when he trying to rap and go off, like, dude, that shit weak as hell. It just feel like he's rushing shit too, because like he said, he want to get out the deal with Birdman.
And so he did. Contractually, he is done with Cash Money, Young Money.
And then it's just like all that shit emotionless. Like, you sitting looking at people posting captions. It's all sensitive shit. Like, why is everybody sad and in your feelings? I'm in my feelings. Like, that, Kiki, do you love me? Like, that shit's so weak as hell to me. Like, dude, please
get that shit. Talk about, though.
That shit weak as hell, huh?
You also talking about your wifey.
That
shit garbage, man. That shit garbage. Like, I'm sitting there listening like, this nigga sucks, man.
And that's what I asked B. I was like, yo, was the right singles like released? Because there's no super duper smashes on here. Like, Drake normally have like shit you could be like, all right, yo, that's a hit. This is a hit.
Right.
This is gonna be a single. This is gonna be a single. You know what I mean? Outside of the initial songs that were released, with videos and their singles, I didn't really hear much else that could be singles off of this album. And it's 25 songs.
Right.
I was just like, all right, like, Talk Up is dope, but you ain't gonna see no video of that. That's not a single. You know what I'm saying? I can see, I take that back. I can see the Michael Jackson song being a single. Cause I've been playing that. A lot of people been giving it flat.
I don't know why. I like it because of Mike. Shit, Mike had came in and said, this little part. That was cool.
And I was like, all right, cool. I mean, I know he had Mike's nephew said something about he didn't think he should have used Mike's vocals or something like that. But it's like, nah, man, if he was working with Mike before he died, but hey, let him use him. Right. The estate let him use it. They cleared the sample, so what you talking about matters none. Right. But, yeah, man, so Aubrey is consistently killing the game.
That's something that we also talked about last week. Do you think if Mike was still here, would he have done a record with Drake?
I think Mike would have did.
I think he would have. Yeah.
Well, I would do a record with Drake. I just don't fucking necessarily.
Now you're hitting.
I will do it. The reason why I would do it
the territory
because he does have like I would. This is what I would do. I would rather have Drake sing on my chorus or hook than a rap on my song.
Why not? I mean, why?
I don't really like his rapping. Like, to me, his shit changed from when he first came out. When he first came out, I was feeling him. Mm-hmm. Then he started changing, like you were saying. One of our episodes, you was like, you talking all this shit. That's because you hanging around with Jay Prince and them. It's like, I look at you now like, dude, this is not fucking you, dude. Like,
right.
Go back to how you used to rap. But I appreciate that.
I think that he could bring that back to the forefront if he has to.
He should. I feel like if he should, because Mob Ties, that shit weak. Like, you talking mob gangster shit, but you singing on it. Like, I do not like that shit. Like, if you're gonna be hard, be hard. If you're gonna be soft, be soft. Facts. Don't try to be 12 different things. And like, it's just, I don't know. It don't fit him to me. I don't. Like I said, I will have him sing on the hook for me. Mm-hmm. Other than that, I would not want Drake rapping.
No lies there, folks. But I will not disregard Drake as one of this era's biggest MCs.
I don't see him as that.
Biggest artist. He's just one of the biggest artists, period. Ain't too many
he's a big artist
messing with Drake.
MC,
I don't know if
rap wise,
putting those kind of numbers up.
If you give Drake, bro, Drake's
because you got to realize he got a lot of women who like his music.
Hey, but no, you can't disrespect his pen though. His pen is probably one of the best in the game.
It used to be, not now.
Yeah, somebody fighting somewhere.
Yeah, I know like right above us.
It was some kids in the
building. Kids is clowning
in one of them rooms, them radio rooms.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I guess that'll be the next single. Don't matter to me with Mike, man, late great Mike. But I think Mike probably was like the only legend. Maybe he could get Madonna on the track. But
I think he was smashing Madonna, wasn't he?
He might have been, yeah. I remember she did some on stage. She put a whole tongue in his mouth or something. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember he wasn't. He wasn't digging that.
Yeah, he had made that face like if you make that face when a woman do that to you, yeah, that's crazy.
But he probably also know where that mouth has been.
Exactly.
So. Right.
Yeah. So maybe. All right, this is a hot take though. I heard this on Button about the Mike song. Do y'all think if he had The Weeknd on that, as opposed to Mike, it would have been better?
See, The Weeknd sound like Mike to me sometimes.
And that's what they were trying to say. Like, it would have came out better if they had The Weeknd. Like,
I don't think it would have came out better.
I think it would have came out the same.
I enjoyed the feature with Mike. I just been hearing
it just was good to hear Mike. You know what I'm saying? That was good.
But I mean, The Weeknd is also another one of those big artists. Mm-hmm. So I mean, I don't think it would take away, but I don't think it would add.
I want to give a shout out to the guys, man. Like, I don't be posting as often on the BlvdAve page, but they be posting a lot of good stuff, a lot of good content. I be looking sometimes, and I be even surprised, like, oh shit, okay, yeah. This, getting news on their own Instagram page. Right. You know what I mean? I don't even be knowing it, so I be looking, but it be a lot of, feedback, a lot of people liking it, commenting on the stuff, and I really appreciate that, and I appreciate the fellas for definitely delivering that kind of stuff. Only time I really make sure I try to go and contribute is WCW, but I ain't do it this week, so my bad. But next week I'll be back at it. But Glapping Nova is going to be an interesting experience for us. July 17th. I think the time is from 9:30 to 10:30. And, we're going to be on the panel, and we're just going to be talking about, the Chicago podcast atmosphere and just being a part of it. And, what's been highs, what's been lows. Obviously, we still a fairly new show, so we don't have too many lows. At least I don't. BlvdAve Radio has been doing very well, and it's been growing as it's been continuing. So I just want to see what happens, man. Like P, I hope eventually this can turn into something where this can be the job, where I ain't got to go punch in nobody else's clock, necessarily, But until then, we're going to continue to work to that. But details will follow. So just continue to look at our personal Facebook pages. Look at the NMG page on Facebook. Look on Instagram. Follow the page if you're not on Instagram, BlvdAve_radio. That is BlvdAve_radio. Follow BlvdAve on Twitter at BlvdAve_radio as well. Also follow Nomi Media Group. That's NOEMIAMEDIAGROUP. Listen to our show every Tuesday at 7 p.m. on Logic Radio. All right. Listen to the podcast edition of the show, which features the sports recap by Saul the Jet Rodriguez. Okay. That comes out every Wednesday. This episode 7, we had some technical issues, so we weren't able to put our sports recap on there this week, on this week's episode, but it should be back in the building on episode 8, this one right here. Okay. From there, I want you to subscribe to our podcast. We are on various different podcast platforms, okay? We are on SoundCloud. We are on iTunes. We are on Stitcher Radio. We are also on Google Play. So whatever your media mobile device, you got no excuse to not be following BlvdAve Radio, okay? Lastly, check out the blog, www.blvdave.net, for the latest news on music, sports, and entertainment. Artists, please submit your music to be possibly featured on the actual show and be featured on the BlvdAve playlist on SoundCloud. All right, you send all of that information to nomimediagroup@gmail.com. Send the song, a picture of yourself, brief bio. If you don't have a bio, just send your social media information and we can get you on the blog. Okay?
And another thing, when we get the submissions, here's something I wanted to run by y'all, because I'm running out of instrumentals to use for the sports recap. So we could use that music in our sports recap if everyone agrees to it. So please send those submissions in so we can have some choices to use for our show.
Absolutely. I have no qualms with that. That sounds like a great idea to me. You producers, don't y'all try to dick us and try to sue us afterwards for utilizing your material, because once you hit that submit, you are giving us your, what's the word I'm looking for? Permission.
Blessing.
You know what I'm saying? We got your blessing. This is shoe budget operation over here. So we ain't making no dollars yet. So just be easy on that. Just know that you're going to have your production featured on a show that's emerging, and we're going to give, credit where credit is due.
Yes, sir.
All right. So
send that thing.
Send them things, ladies and gentlemen.
What you got to do, please.
For the boy, B. Daniels. For the boy, Gas Station P.
Yep.
I am your host, Old Man Logan. Thank you for listening. We'll catch y'all next week.
Peace.
Peace.